Don't scream. All right, guys. I'm a freaking paranoid schizophrenic, and to be honest with you, I think I'm suffering from depression. So there's a very good chance I'm not going to scream at all. Um, but that's fine. Fuck it. Let's go. I mean, on the bright side of things, Unreal 5 looks pretty cool. Hey, free ass. Let's go. Hello? That would suck to die like that. Be all like hot and shit and then get killed. Huh. Where's our volume? I mean, we'll turn the volume up, you know? If anything, if there's a really loud noise, I might complain about that. What's this? Can I fuck it? Someone bump the mic? Bruh. Is there like any way to interact with shit? Hey, what happens if I scream? Like if I scream, is it just because hello? Okay, we beat the game. All right, I'm gonna test one thing here because I've got like a snot that's whistling. So I want to see what happens if I sniff. Wait, is my noise gate like not letting me blow snot on the microphone? Huh. Got a really good noise gate. Man, okay. This PKG is kicking ass. I got a perception. Sorry, it's an AKG perception 420. It's really kicking ass. Okay. Can I interact with anything? Do we have like interaction keys or anything? No. You just walk around? Is that what you do? Why are all Unreal 5 games just walk simulators? Do they not know how to use the engine now? Oh, hear noise. Oh, it's a plane crash, huh? That's pretty cool. I mean, it almost looks realistic. Oh, yeah, it's a fuselage. I see something flashing over there. See that? I don't know if it's supposed to be flashing. I highly doubt it's, but oh no, it's a Coke machine. I thought it was like a graphic glitch or something. It's good to know they've got power out here. Battery operated Coke machine. That's where it's at. Were there some bodies or something flinging around up there? Yeah. This is. Can you imagine if the forest, if this is what it looked like? Like, man, I would be banging out some forest gameplay right now if this is what it looked like. This is what the forest should look like now. That 10 vaginaed woman coming out of the woods and shit. That'd be creepy as fuck. I'd love it. Uh, I don't have a flashlight. Huh. So is there an inventory or is it a walking simulator? Hmm. That would suck to die like that. Something's behind me, huh? Is that a yes? Okay, how did you know? A lot of fucking scary games. That and I take a lot of drugs and I'm really fucked in the head, so. But hey, on the bright side of things, we'll get to see the whole game. Yeah, I could totally see the next forest game. But this just reminds me of the forest through and through. Even that thing that jumped at us looked like a cannibal. Oh, well, that was a convenient place to crash the plane. Right next to a car wash. At the car wash. Working at the car wash, babe. Hmm. Well, there was a little bit of asthma action going right there. That one sent like some spine tingles. Spine tingles. I think it was the rustling of the leaves. It had like that asthma thing. I'm kind of susceptible to that. That's probably more scary than anything. You ever been to an asthma channel? That's some fuckeries, what that is. There was this bitch that I watched this one time. She was eating pickles. That was fucking scary. That crunchy sound. I know, that's about what I sounded like when she started biting them fucking pickles. And then she says, she whispers in the microphone when she's about to take a bite of the pickle. She's like, imagine if this was your dick. Crunch. Like, why, God? Why would you fucking say that before you fucking bit into a damn pickle onto a microphone? You like mentally disturbed everybody that was watching you. Like, listen, I don't know. Maybe your method of sucking dick differs from mine, but you don't use your teeth when you're giving head. Well, I mean, a little bit, but like, you definitely don't take a bite out of the middle of that sumbitch and make it look like a fucking half-eaten apple. No entrada. I mean, everyone knows you're supposed to bite the tip off. Oh, yeah, there we go. Of course, just push that fucking shopping cart out in the middle of the damn thing. You don't give a fuck where you pushed it. Don't have enough sense to put it inside of the freaking the shopping cart holder. No, just shove it off. Who cares where it goes? Fuck it. Plow right into someone's vehicle. I don't give a fuck. I'm going home. They could work out their own dents. They shouldn't have parked in this parking lot, and they wouldn't have dents in their fucking car. I don't care if it's a brand new Bugatti. It's gonna get hit by a fucking shopping cart. What the fuck are you doing your own shopping with a damn Bugatti anyway? You too fucking rich to do your own shopping. This fucking guy. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese or something. Ah, someone's on the rag. Hello? Is anyone in here? Yes? Huh, they almost work out. Manzo il pane. Pookie, are you speaking Italian? Yes, I am. I'll put my foot in your ass. Yo, them look like some pretty good hunks of meat right there, son. Good marble. That's that freaking Chipotle diarrhea shits right there. Hello, is someone Hershey squirting? That reminds me. My pseudo kind of girlfriend called this morning. It was blah, 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 me, blah, 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 me, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, well, this happened to me. And she was like, uh-huh. And then me again. And you guys wonder why I don't like talking to her. Didn't I just see you? Like, okay. Man, what was someone eating? That's one of them fibrous shits right there. That's someone who eats a lot of fiber and a lot of magnesium. The door closed. Yo, is this some freaking Sutter Home right here? Can't drink it. There's some noisy motherfuckers up in this bitch. That reminds me, I gotta go grocery shopping again. Oh, man. El fruta. Muy delicioso. Sounds like a bass solo. Pop out of the garbage. Missed opportunity. Am I supposed to go in there where all the noise is? Because I don't like see anything else. Maybe I missed something. There's light over there though. Guess we just pick a direction and go, 'cause I don't really know. Oh. I hear bitches crying. Well, I did. Does not appear to be any way I can get through this fence. Where's the hole that I came in at? Let me see if I can't reset the trigger. There it is. Okay, apparently I missed something in here. guess we just go back out the way we came. They did say explore the map. Can't get anything else to trigger. Go back out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, bitches be exploding and shit. That's alright, guys. Sometimes people explode. They said explore the map, so we're just gonna go off in a direction and see what happens. Deja vu. Happens when they change something. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Let's run that way. Yeah, if anything, the asthma qualities are what's getting me. Sends the tingles up my spine. They've got a certain frequency that they're screaming on. There's a tingle down my spine. The lights have gone out. I don't know which direction I'm at. I don't know what happened. I think I might have fallen through the map. Yeah, I had. Well, she's pretty much hell in that freaking scream. She's gonna try to land that thing. Yeah, she's definitely gonna try to land that one as much as she can. She might have been complaining because I might not have been able to go this way. I don't know. I don't think they like me being up here. Congratulations, you didn't scream. What the fuck? During our early access, we'll actively listen to players' feedback. Explanation of game lore, optional objectives, steep. I don't understand what the hell I was supposed to do. I thought it was supposed to be bigger than that. Huh. I honestly thought it was a bigger game than that. I didn't think it was just walk into a building and walk out. Does it pick up mic noise? Yeah, I adjusted my mic. So there's my mic level right there. And if I scream, it would pick it up. I mean, there's nothing that made me scream. So, yeah, I mean, I was talking the whole time, but like there was nothing that would make me scream. I'm probably not going to scream. I believe I'm going through some depression issues. I don't know. I'm schizophrenic, so we don't really pick up on things like that. But I think I am depressed, and I just don't even know it. Find the sign at the start. I don't know if I want to. Um, Makes it hard to immerse in a game enough to scream properly. I used to scream when I started playing scary games. The thing is, so there's a suspension of disbelief that happens in games. I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, so I don't react in the real world. I don't react to emotional stuff the way most people do, or I have an adverse reaction to things normally people wouldn't, like just different reactions. I don't give a fuck like if someone dies or anything like that. That sounds rude, but it doesn't bother me. But I could see a turtle smashed on the side of the road, and that upsets me. There's just weird things. It's either none at all or extreme. So my IRL reactions are fucked. You know, shit like love, caring, empathy, all that crap. I don't really have a lot of it in real life, but video games are not real. They work on a different part of your brain. Your brain knows that you're playing a video game, but it's on a different level. It's similar to people like getting sick in virtual reality. It's not real, but their equilibrium gets fucked up anyway. It's the same type of effect. It's not real, but it's affecting your brain in a different way. Well, that side of my brain, the creative side, it works very well. So when I play a video game, I can get scared in a video game because it's not real. So it affects my brain differently. So I love scary games. And when I started doing this on Twitch, I used to get scared, um, but it's like everything else in my life. Once I get used to it, the endorphins go down, the dopamine fix isn't there. I just start getting a little bit blah. So, unfortunately, a lot of these scary games are not doing a damn thing for me. It's kind of like a drug fix. The dopamine level's gone. I don't get anything out of it a lot of times. So when I'm playing scary games now, I don't get that dopamine fix. Kind of like an adrenaline junkie. I don't get the fix anymore. So some things do scare me. I can get caught now and then. It's a nice feeling if I get caught, but I just don't see it happening that often. I do enjoy scary games, especially when it's a good quality scary game. I know the stream did not like me playing Alan Wake, but fuck y'all. Alan Wake was a tremendously amazing game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I went ahead and played it. Was there anything scary about it? No, there wasn't anything scary about it. I mean, it was creepy. It had a little bit of a creepy vibe to it, but it had a really good story. It was creepy. Games like Silent Hill, are they scary? No, they're not scary, but they've got a very creepy vibe and a good story, and I enjoy them. Resident Evil, creepy vibe, a little bit of action, good gameplay. It's fun. Dead Space, shit like that. They're still good. They don't have a jump factor or anything to them, but yeah, and if a game is done really well, yeah, it might catch me just because I'm immersed in the game. I really like the game and I'm immersed, so I can get caught with a jump scare or something like that. That's why Visage never scared me even once, because Visage was just an exercise in futility. You're walking around looking for freaking pixels that magically make things happen, and then boom, a jump scare happens. But you're already frustrated because you've been walking around in the fucking house for 2 hours looking for a magic pixel to make the game go, and then a jump scare happens, and you're like, well, whoopie fucking do? Where's the freaking key? I don't give a fuck about the scream. I just want to fucking know where the damn key is. So and a lot of these games don't know. This game in particular, I mean, from what we just experienced, right? When I was walking up towards that Coke machine, so every scream, every scream in this game was deliberate. So I start a tape recorder, something charges out of the woods. I start another tape recorder, something pops up, blah blah blah. But when I was walking towards that last Coke machine, some bitch jumped up and screamed. It was just a random jump scare. All right, I'll take one, not a big deal. But then she kept doing it. She just kept jumping up and jumping up and jumping up. And then when I got to the Coke machine, the other guy jumped up. And those type of screams, it's like, dude, you do it once, you might catch me. But if you just keep pounding them on me like that, every single time you do it, it's like 500 times less effective. But by the third time, it has no effect at all. And then you keep doing it, and it just gets annoying because to me, all I hear is a loud shrieking noise. I don't give a shit about what popped up on the screen. It makes me, it makes my shoulders tense up because the fucking noise bothers me. Feels like they ran out of ideas. It might have. I don't know. There's a sign here. Okay, so we went towards the mini mart. So apparently, so the map is really not open. It looks like it has specific directions for you to go, right? So I wonder if it's the same game. I'm gonna come back up here, but I want to go and click the tape recorder on the plane, and I want to see if it's the same jump scare. See, there's a few games that I'm keeping an eye out. I've got a list of them that I'm keeping an eye on, and they're using AI to generate scares, which of course that's the way things are going to be from now on. People are going to be using AI more and more. They're Unreal 5 games similar to this, but they're going to be doing the jump scare thing, but they're using AI to do it. And I want to know where that's going to go. Because AI has the potential to not follow a blueprint. Unfortunately, people have the idea. People can easily not follow blueprints, but they won't do it because trying to think for yourselves is a recipe for failure, and people don't like to fail, so they just copy what everyone else is doing. Hence, that's why these games are all the same as fucking Outlast. Outlast came out 15 years ago. People are still doing the Outlast format. No one wants to do anything original. They just keep following Outlast. Let's have it dark. Let's have them read 1,000 notes, walk around in the dark, and pick up a bunch of keys. Unfortunately for them, Outlast is the only one that did it right. I mean, graphically, it looks really nice. Unreal 5 looks good. If they ever enable mesh shading in Unreal 5, it's really going to be spot on. It looks really good. I mean, it does look pretty damn good. I mean, I can still see the jaggies. So, the textures, they did not put in high enough quality textures. Maybe for performance reasons, not sure. Okay, so if we walk away, is she going to still jump scare us after the recording's done? Let's just go back towards. I mean, we already know. I'm just curious if she's going to jump scare when the recording's done, or if you actually have to be in the same location. Hmm. Looks like it was trigger based. I had to wait till it's done. That's actually kind of cool. It's a different Coke machine. The other one was red. I wonder why it's different. I wonder if the scares are different each time. And it doesn't look like the nighttime is actually timed. That's looks like a trigger. So I guess once we walk past the plane, then it becomes dark. I am wondering why this is blurred out. I don't really understand the logic here. I mean, unless this would be a recording, like why would this be blurred out on the fly? So the only reason I could think it would be blurred right now is maybe the freaking PG rating thing or something. Go to the cemetery. That's always a good time. It'll probably flip to dark here in a second. As soon as I get far enough down the thing. I heard someone scream. Personally, I would prefer it did not get dark. I would love, really, really, truly love to see, even if it was a game like this quality, I'd like to see the lights on, keep it daylight, and be able to land a scare on me. Darkness is a cheap pop. I want to see someone be able to scare me with the lights on. The lights are on, but you're not home. Your mind is not your own. I guess that thing at the bottom left is the time. Oh, strange. I walked into the cemetery. Well, this is the homestead. So wait, nothing happened at the cemetery, or did I just not walk deep enough into it? Hmm. That's pretty cool. Missed opportunities. You guys know scary houses, man. They should have had someone in the windows looking out at me. I mean, with Unreal 5 and the physics, they could have had the curtains like opened up, someone looking at me, and when I looked up at them, have the curtains move, and them go away. There's someone looking at me right there when they did that knock. I mean, even that buried game had someone looking at me. Just immediately walking through the front doors, pussy. Come in. They're right there when I got real close to this window. Should have had something open up and like stare at me. A whole bunch of shit they could have done there. Yo, fuck your mama. Good pop right here. Missed up. Jumpies. Missed stop on the soccer ball. I didn't see it. There we go. That's someone passed in front of the door right there. behind us. Trigger should have been hit. I guess it's when we're going back down the stairs. Yeah, must be when we're going back down the stairs. Well, ain't shit in this fucking house. There's a soccer ball again. Nothing, dude. The house was a letdown. Something closed the door. Maybe we can get a rise.
Extrêmement difficile. Consommation d'essence.
I don't know if the radio's trying to bait me up here or what. You know, the time hasn't moved. I think I screwed up. I didn't screw up because I wouldn't have known, but I believe that when I walked towards the plane, I believe the plane started a track. I believe that the plane started a track on that side. So none of this stuff is active over here because I was walking towards the plane. So like if I go back towards the plane, it's going to start off for the mini-mart thing. The mini-mart probably works, but it doesn't look like I activated the house because I started walking towards the plane. If there was supposed to be anything that happened in the house, nothing's happened in the house because it's a dead house. I walked all through it. I mean, it hasn't even gotten dark yet. See, the time is stuck. The time is stuck at 6 o'clock. I think I started the mini-mart track. We'll walk back towards the cemetery and see if anything happens, but I'm pretty sure I just started the mini-mart track. You know, I never got the cannibal to attack me. Let's go back down towards the plane and see if I can trigger that cannibal. I started playing the tape and I walked off just to see what's going on. Looks like the game's got a lot of limitations. I don't want to say it's on rails, but it's pretty much on rails. If you don't do this one thing, it doesn't progress. Which kind of makes sense because a lot of these are like floor triggers and things like that. So you've got this huge open, um, you've got this huge forest, right? And you can go anywhere. So you have no idea where to place a trigger because people might not step on it, right? It's a huge thing. So you have things that are POIs like points of interest, right? Hence, that's the point of having the tape recorders. Because to activate the tape recorder, you have to stand at a certain spot. Boom, you hit the trigger when you go to hit the tape recorder. So it's a way to drive people to hit the triggers. So the forest is a great idea, but without being able to place triggers that people can consistently hit, there's a lot of dead time because you're just walking all over the place. There's really no way to do it. You could set up sphere. You could set up target based triggers, which would be like the rings on a archery target, right? So I start in the very center bullseye, and as I work out, I keep hitting different rings, right? So each ring that I hit would be a trigger. So there'd be a distance. If I go that way too far or that way too far or whatever, every time I hit that ring, there would be a trigger. And an event would happen no matter where I'm standing. You could do that, but it would be very predictable. That would be predictable because it would be an ever widening thing. So the triggers would either you could set them up to where they'd happen pretty often, but it would be a little bit more predictable. It would be a little bit more predictable if you mm, no. All right, I'm gonna walk towards the. I'm gonna walk towards the cemetery from the start, and we'll see what happens. See if it gets dark. Because I walked towards the plane last time. Didn't hear that scream last time. See, like nothing should trigger right here because they don't know if I was 5 feet this way or 5 feet this way. They wouldn't know. Even walking towards the cemetery, they wouldn't know. So there has to be something in the cemetery that would drive me to a point where we can get a scare. Because this is open world, so they don't know which direction I would have been coming from. It's very strange that the cemetery is this small. Unless that's more of it over there. Maybe that's more of it. Yeah. So there'll have to be a POI in here. There'll have to be a point of interest for me to click on, or someplace that'll draw me to stand in a certain location, or walk through a path, gateway, something. Okay, there's a building over there, so this open crypt right here, it's open, it draws my interest, but just standing out here, nothing will happen. If I go in, obviously something can happen. Missed opportunity. Guess they want me to go to the big building. No, they could have done some sort of a pop when I walked in there. Just a loud noise would have been something, you know? I think they're driving me towards this big building over here. Tomb. So the door should be the trigger. Nothing. I don't know, man. Maybe I broke the game or something. Coke machine over here. I think there's a building over here. I didn't see this on the sign. Can't go in. Placeholder. No, it is. It looks like the mini mart's the only one that's working. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe the mini mart's the only one that works. Hasn't gotten dark either. Damn. I really increased the sensitivity too. Hey! I'll walk back towards the mini mart. I just want to see if it's going to get dark. It looks like the mini mart might be the only one that's working. So I'm going to listen to the recording and I'll see if we can't get the initial scare. The lights should turn off right after that. All right, should get a pop behind us. All right, so the lights should go off now. It's linear. I think before we get to the Coke machine, probably the lights should turn off. Something's wrong. It's not getting dark. Time is not moving on the clock. I don't even know if this place is going to be active. I mean, it's kind of cool because we get to see everything happening because the lights are on. But it's definitely broke. We don't even have all the sounds in here. Not nearly, it's just one. We'll get a pop on the tape deck. Yep. Trigger based. The hard triggers are going off, but all the surrounding stuff's not. Looks like the game's broke. walk out through the front gate. We'll see if the thing explodes. There should be a monster off in the woods that'll pop. That one's got no choice. When I come through the gate, that's a trigger, so he should just go off. And okay, that was the one that we didn't see because the lights were out. Apparently it's a lick or something hanging from the ceiling. So when I step through there, there should be a guy in the freaking woods over here that blows up. The trigger's going to be right across that threshold, so it really doesn't have much of a choice. It should be right over here. I might have went the wrong direction. Where the hell's that soda machine? That was up here on this ridge. Where's the kaboom? The mighty earth-shattering kaboom! We should have had a jump pop. The lights haven't gone out. We're not getting our jump scares. I hear the Coke machine. Oh no. Rip. Can't get out. Hey!